Welcome to Rooted in Health. We're so grateful you're here. Let's chat. So today we are talking about avoidance. Have you ever avoided anything in your life?
Every day.
Really? Because
Yes.
I've never avoided anything. And that's avoidance. Facing the truth. It's not always easy, but it's the best way to grow, right? So there are things inside of us that we know and no one else knows. And one of the most important thing is to, if that something is eating you up inside, you need to get it out. It is not an easy thing to do. It is very hard, but it's very freeing. Not to be expressed on Facebook all the time. It's not expressed on Instagram, but it's something you share with somebody you trust.
Yeah. Or even if the first step to doing that is just sometimes writing it down. If you're not quite ready to tell another actual person, just get it out. It's things that you might do that you probably know to stay away from. Like, yes, maybe going out and having a few drinks with friends makes you feel a little better at the time. And I'm not saying don't do it. It's great, but that's not dealing with the problem. We know that. But what we might not realize, which is a little bit harder to see, is sometimes things that are really good for us can still be avoidance. So for example, if you dive into, for example, working out and training for a race or doing something, yes, you're doing something good for yourself, that in a sneaky way, that still might be avoiding something that's really bothering you. So what we wanted to really hit upon this week is that avoidance can come in a very sneaky package. So really it takes a lot of introspection and looking at yourself to really know if you're really addressing the things that are bothering you deep down.
Yeah. And write them down, share them with your bestie, or maybe just seek out some way to identify or learn about. Yeah. Some way to identify what it is that it is. Like, write it down, try to describe it. Even if you don't have the words, start describing it. And then maybe do a little research on it. Before you even maybe tell somebody, just research it, get it out, and give words to it. Words are important, but no judgment, no guilt. We're not built for guilt. We're built to get it out. So we're asking that of our audience and ourselves. We're practicing what we preach, and we appreciate you listening. So,
and what are some things that might be a clue that you are bearing something? Like, what are some of the things that we might feel when we do that? Because I know a couple of my telltale signs that something's bothering me.
Well, one is it's consuming. And it infuses itself into everything. Your thoughts aren't clear. You've got a sick feeling in your stomach. You tend to not remember things. You perhaps get very irritable or angry or really excited and manic. And you got to bring yourself down. You?
Yes, I lose all patience. So
All patience.
Every little thing triggers me to just, and things could be going great. So you feel like everything's okay. And then boom, like the littlest thing will set you off. So that's always my sign, like, hey, something's going on that I have to think about. And I also, and we've talked about opening up, I feel like people tend to shut down when things are wrong. So if you feel yourself kind of, and if you're singing out loud like this
Sing
little
it, baby,
lady,
sing it.
nice and healthy. But I do, you feel physically, you'll start to feel sick when you're really burying things deep inside.
Yeah, it sneaks in. So get it out, and you feel a lot lighter. Not at first, but eventually it does set you free. So, and if you need any help with that, guess who's here to listen?
Yes.
Non-judgmentally, we are. So please know that as a health coach and a physical therapist, this is a subject that we broach almost every day.
Yes,
so,
and on two levels. We broach it with the patients that aren't doing their exercises to make them feel better, but also it could happen with your emotions and your feelings just as much as an injury. So you have to look at it from all sides and not just that narrow path.
So thank you for showing up, taking the time to listen, and now you're rooted in health. Hi, Jakey!
Stay up here.
Can you tell me what your positive for today is?
Halloween.
Oh. How about,
see.
you want to see? Come here. Come here.
I'll hold it.
You will hold it. Say hi. What's your positive? You going to school?
Sticky.
Jakey? All right, wait. I'm going to turn it around for you. Hold on. Hold